call here. All right, Ramon.
No, this is the independent media calling you. This is Cenk Uygur, the host of the Young Turks, the greatest voice of a free America and the resistance. Ah!
Oh, wow. Okay. Chunk Yogurt. I mean, Chink Uygur. What brings you here today? Are you here today? Are you talking about Alex Jones? Are you satisfied that he's not on YouTube anymore? He was kind of your arch nemesis, wasn't he?
That's right. I'm king of the mountain from now on. You better get used to the new sheriff in town.
But isn't it a little bit hypocritical that he was removed from YouTube, but you aren't? Because I see you guys kind of in the same light. You're like Alex Jones on the left. So what's going on with the hypocrisy here, sir?
No, there's nothing to do with hypocrisy. He's a person who denies genocides and human tragedies, and I don't. Ever. Never. Ever.
I can't really agree with that, sir. I mean, your name is the Young Turks. I mean, we all know what they did in Armenia, and don't you?
Sorry, I was reading this story about the Flint water crisis and everything. The one that we send reporters to, but we kind of forgot about since Russiagate happened. So I'm going to have to just move the subject along. Why do you have all of these inbred white supremacists calling you up and talking about Alex Jones? They might as well just get used to me.
I don't think they really want to do with you. I don't think they like people that are named after the people that committed the Armenian genocide. And I'm kind of surprised that you have an Armenian woman who's like almost the face of the Young Turks there supporting. So I don't think that the average person really wants to associate themselves with that.
Yeah, she's the face of the Young Turks. And I mean, what do you want? Do you want me to be the face of the Young Turks? I mean, look at me. Look at me. I'm some sort of freakish mutant. Do you want my almost retarded nephew to be the face of the Young Turks? What do you expect? We have to run a real organization here, and you're trying to kind of ruin the game plan. I mean, look, Alex Jones, he isn't a real journalist. You see, to be a real journalist, you have to originally be a conservative and an activist in college. Then when George Bush kind of gives you plenty of cannon fodder, you suddenly develop this progressive belief system. And then you get hired by MSNBC and eventually let go because you're not quite corporate enough for them. So then you get hired by another corporate media outlet that Al Gore runs, and then it gets bought out by Al Jazeera. And then, you become the independent media. I mean, what do you want? Alex Jones never tried that. So, I mean, it's over for him. He didn't follow the steps, bro. You have to follow the program in order to be independent. I mean, I don't understand. It's self-defining.
Well, how independent are you if, you got the government of Qatar investing a bunch of money into you? How really independent can you be if that's going on?
Yeah, their bank account is independent, and my bank account is independent. It works. I mean, I don't see what the problem is.
Yeah, but see, at a certain point, if they're giving you that much money, they're going to have some kind of say-so in your content, or at least I would assume. Or in certain situations, they're going to say, hey, we need to cash in on that investment, so you need to give this particular thing, primary and preferential treatment.
Listen, the system works very well, and I'm going to analogize it the way my friend Jimmy Dore does. When Prince Al-Thani wants me to do something, we do what he does. And when I want to do something, we do what he does. He wants. So it's a pretty streamlined process.
I see. I see that you pretty much are controlled by the outside, unlike people like Alex Jones who, tend to keep control of their own content. That's pretty interesting. But hey, if it works for you, it works for you. I can't really hate too much.
Yeah, it definitely works for me. I mean, he came, he tried to bust up our party at the convention, and you can see we dealt with him, and we showed him. I mean, look where he is today, and look where we're today.
Well, hey, I think Alex Jones would be just fine. He'll be back, on deck pretty soon. The Young Turks, I'm not really sure how you guys are still here. Are you getting any kind of special help from YouTube? Because I remember I saw a picture with you and Susan, who is the CEO of YouTube. At one point, you guys are going to be like the only source of news on YouTube, or their preferential source. So are you guys getting any kind of special help from them? I would assume so before you answer, because
Of course, because we're the independent media. Why would you not take the side of the independent media?
Well, Alex Jones is independent, but she didn't take his side, so maybe there's something else going on here.
No, but I told you he didn't follow the program. He has to be independent after he basically bends over and takes it from him.
I see. I see.
So anyway, I do want to give a shout out to the greatest football team in the world, the Bills. We're gonna take it finally, and shout out to my nephew, who basically we just keep him around to come and bring us the Chinese food when we order, and as a fill-in when Charlie Kirk needs somebody to basically curb stomp. So that's about it. I'll let you get back to being a white supremacist, which you're doing very well, and have a great night.
Thank you for the call, Chunk Yogurt. Definitely appreciate you.
Adios.
All right, that was Chunk Yogurt, whatever you want to call them, from the Young Turks. That was not a troll. Some of you guys in the chat, you guys said that was a troll, that wasn't him. Nah, that was him for real. Seriously. So, thank y'all for being here. We still got 300.